Hi there. Today I'm going to speak about my experience with Effexor brand. Effexor is the brand name and the generic is venlafaxine. Um, Usually the generic, not always, but usually the generic is just as good as the name brand. Um, I'm lucky because my drug plan, it tends to cover either one. It depends. Like I said, it really does depend on the medication, but for the most part, it's the same exact medical ingredients. It's just the fillers that are different. So I've tried many different antidepressants in the past, and I have found, for the most part, that regular SSRIs don't really work for me because my case is complicated. I have major depressive disorder, seasonal affective disorder, post traumatic stress disorder, and OCD and anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder. So it's a lot. Um, so anyway, I had to go through many different antidepressants to find one that actually worked with the least amount of side effects. And the funny thing is, a lot of people, well, at least from what I've read and researched, a lot of people have a lot of side effects from Effexor. But for me, it works the best of all of them. And I think it's because it is a norepinephrine and serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So I think because it works on two neurotransmitters, that's why it works. And I'm very lucky because I get minimal side effects from it. I haven't really gained weight on it. I find it to be weight neutral. So that's something really important to me. And I don't get as bad of sexual side effects with it. A lot of people do get horrible sexual side effects with SSRIs. And my advice would be to talk to your doctor or psychiatrist because they can help you and give you tips and tricks and other medications that you can take that can help you with this. But I know that's a big one for a lot of people, and it's important to be compliant with your doctor or psychiatrist to get the most benefit out of your medication. One thing I do get is dry mouth, so I drink a lot of water. And what else? One thing that I would caution with Effexor is when you come off of it, it is no picnic. You get brain zaps. Like I've come off this medication one time and I swore I would never do it again. If I had to take it, I figured I'll just take it for the rest of my life. Um, they say to go down slowly, and my psychiatrist did work with me to very slowly lower the dose. And I even went to a compounding pharmacy because I think the lowest dose is 37.5 milligrams in the capsules. And then I went to a compounding pharmacy to get that lower dose so that it could be, I think we went down, I think it was 10% per month. So it did take quite a while to come off of. Um, like in the beginning, I think you can go a bit faster than that, but at the end, you have to go slower. So I was getting the brain shocks, brain zaps. It feels like this twinge, 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 like that. And then it stops. And then right away, it's like zap, 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 or like a twinge. But you can definitely feel it. And when you move your head, you get like a whoosh. And I don't know, it's horrible to come off of. Something that I have learned is that if you switch to Prozac, Prozac has a much longer half-life, so it can help with some of that. But because Prozac doesn't work on norepinephrine, it only works on the transmitter serotonin. It's not perfect, but it would definitely help you. So I told my psychiatrist if I were to ever go off of Effexor again, I would definitely want to go on Prozac and still do the compounding thing. But unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to need this for life. And it's definitely something that I see as something I need. I think my brain just does better on medication. Well, I've tried going off of it and it was not good. But I also think that my brain's become dependent on these medications because I didn't actually start taking any antidepressants until the age of 23. And now, like when I tried to go off it, I was so beyond depressed. I was at a point where I couldn't even get help for myself. My mom had to help me help myself. Well, I couldn't really help myself, but I'm really lucky at that point because I had my mom around to help me. It's a different story now. My mom's really sick, which doesn't help my depression. But if you have any questions about Effexor, I can definitely answer them for you. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And I will be making lots of different videos about all the different medications that I've tried on this journey to improve my depression. Thank you.